You never know what you're gonna find when you're tearing these old things apart. So we're out here with my seat. I was yanking the old seatbelt out of it and I found this. I think it's part of a travel map. It says Discover America on it, and it's got a bunch of what looks like snippets of little facts. Here's a little snippet about how Kenya increased its tourism in 1970. So this is probably pretty old. Because you never know with stuff like this, was this in the seat in 1995 or 1964? But this one actually looks pretty old. Airlines net 1.2 million in a year. Crazy. Eurail Pass sails up in North America. On the 25th, there's a Veterans Day parade in Central City. Ooh, on the 30th, Colorado versus Nebraska. Football. Lincoln, Nebraska. Probably not going to make that one. Probably a little bit late. I might have to look up and see who won that football game in 1970 on the 30th of November? Since we saw Nebraska in here, this is worth noting. I have a Pontiac Historical Society documentation on this car. This car was sold in Broken Bow, Nebraska, Broken Arrow, Nebraska. I can't remember. Maybe it's Broken Bow Motors in some other Native American name, Nebraska. I can't remember. But that kind of tracks. We're seeing Nebraska facts and maybe a Nebraska map, you know, in a car that was sold in that area. I feel like I'm trying to decipher the Dead Sea Scrolls here. Pumpkins. The course record is held by Jay Dreskin of Brookings. I don't know who Jay is or what that course was, but Jay's good at something. Smorgasbord in Wassawa. Wowsa. Fiddle and Music Jamboree. Fall Festival Days, Cambridge. 33.6 miles long. Anybody know this guy? Now I want more. Archeology stuff on the lungs. Well, I think she's given us all she had to give us. Still pretty cool. Always awesome to find some period correct stuff in these old cars when you're taking them apart. Pay attention when you're doing projects like this, because you never know what you might find. Is any of it important? No, but it's still really cool. It's part of the fun of tearing apart these old cars. Drop down in the comments cool stuff you guys have found. I'm gonna get back to this one.